Hello guys, and welcome to another video of Mass Effect multiplayer with me, Hitashi-kun. So today we're trialing the Turian Havoc Trooper, one of the rare classes for the Turian. I haven't played this character much. I tried it once, and I've never really stepped foot back into the shoes of a Turian Havoc soldier. However, I'm still not quite too sure if I will ever continue. I don't know if it's my playstyle. All the controls, like abilities, involve it being in the air. It's kind of like I feel like for someone with a modded controller, it could be better. People who are used to jump shotting, because it involves a lot of hovering, you get the majority of your damage resistance while you're in the air. But other than that, you've got things like turbocharge, which increases clip size, it increases damage used on the weapon, increases some fire rate, I believe. Which is good. It's all good said and done, but other than that, they've got Incinerate and they've got Flat Cannon. I know Turians don't have a specific, they're all mercenaries, and they can have like a load of different abilities and they'll never be biotic, but I don't know, powers don't feel quite, I guess for a mercenary, it's kind of like the, I just used Incinerate there, it's kind of like using the Krogan Mercenary, in a way, but less powerful. Definitely less powerful. Which is a shame. I don't know if I would use this character, in all honesty, for proper multiplayer sessions. Maybe to mess around after that stressful gold. Which I've been doing quite a lot now. I've been doing quite a few golds now with my Krogan Mercenary. He's almost endgame level 20. And right now he's level 18. Oh my god. Oh! Jeez, there we go. I'm playing. One character I've been playing a lot with recently has been the Angara Avenger. Oh, that character is so fun to play with because you can just teleport in, melee someone. Combat is so fluid, close quarters is so fluid with the character. Even more so than the Krogan, who evolved specifically for living harsh environments and beasts that would tear them up via close quarters. I don't know, I feel like the Angara have the upper hand in terms of close quarters capabilities. But this video is not about... Oh god! This video is not about the Angara. This video is about the Turian Havoc, which it's performing alright. It's not the best character on here. I guess it deserves being a gold because Turian Havocs are the elite among the Turian. They're their own special strike force. Not to mention it's a female, so and it not being there's equality. You just don't see, it was like unprecedented to see a female Turian. The only female Turian you saw in number 3, for instance, was, depending on the DLC you got, it was in a certain map. Other than that, you saw Turian as an assassin, which was really, really, really good class. Turian Assassin was such a good class, it fit it so well. Had poison abilities because that's what the Turian needed. They gave it poison abilities where it can just strike, kind of like biotic charge but a closer distance. And it's a closer distance, it's poison throughout the distance you travel. And it's not like you snap to the target, like it's literally just like a jump in front of you. as if you're lunging to someone. That's how it was like. Whether they'll include that in this or not, they have so little variations of alien creatures that I think should be necessary for the Mass Effect universe, but we must maintain faith, for if we do not maintain faith, where will this game go? But anyway, yeah, so near the end game of this character creation, oh jeez, near the end game, you're basically led between either you're going to be doing damage in the air, damage resistance in the air, so you're going to be almost like, oh, I can take a quarter damage in the air, and you can hover for an insane amount of time, or you're going to be something of like almost like a team path kind of thing, if I remember properly. Like I said, I haven't looked properly. I've been too in depth into this. Oh fuck off! I have been too in depth into looking at these characters' abilities. It's nothing we haven't seen before. The only special ability I've seen with this character. Oh, my health is low. My health is really low. Okay, so we'll be taking a look at the character's abilities shortly, and yeah, the only power specific to the Turians that I've seen so far is turbocharge. But I think the human soldier also has it, which if that's true, then I guess it isn't so special. But yeah, so we'll have a look now. We'll have a look at the characters character powers when we get back in. It's a very light build as well. I wanted to equip an assault rifle, something that would make more use of the turbocharge ability, but it's so lightweight. The character's so lightweight. So I equipped the equalizer, which does a decent amount of damage and has a really good fire rate, along with the Scorpion pistol as well for anything a bit harder to take down. It needs more concentrated fire at longer distance. See, level 4 came above 11 and then 8. Level 3 we can push to the side. Anywho, let's get out of this lobby. Bunch of casuals. So, 6 points to spend. As you can see, I literally have not touched it, apart from aerial assault. So, okay, close quarters, yeah. So, we'll start on the bottom this time. Aerial assault, up to rank 3, standard stuff. You got your increase in max shields and health. In rank 2, you've got plus 50 damage resistance while airborne, and you've got plus 30% melee damage. Again, like I was saying during the gameplay, it was 50%, you got 50 damage resistance while airborne. So it's more of an airborne character to begin with. Aerial combat, aerial assault. Resilience, max health and max shields. Standard thing for number 3 rank. Okay, so rank 4, hover, add health and shields. I want health and shields again because I don't feel like I'm going to just be in the air, but if you wanted to, you get plus 100% hover duration or whatever the duration is to begin with, plus 30% weapon accuracy while airborne. Which is good. It's alright. It's increasing 30% weapon accuracy could be more being on the ground, but this is a very strict playstyle character. It's made specifically for the air. You can, as you can see, the bottom ones, you can go to close quarters combat, but this character can't really run away if that is the case. This character can't really escape that well. It doesn't have any abilities. to stun people as you run away, but I don't know, for me it's not my playstyle for aerial assault. So I went with health and shields for rank 4. Rank 5, aerial evasion, or melee damage and area of effect radius. I'm half tempted to go to aerial evasion. Reduces damage taken while hovering and evading, and increases melee damage and jump melee radius by 60% and increases the radius by 40%. That is a pretty big radius, as it is already for a small person doing an impact on the ground. Excuse me. However, I was tempted to go aerial evasion because you get 100 damage resistance while evading. Means you take half damage while evading. And if you're in the air, you take a quarter damage. And that's just of one ability. If you match it with... oh my god, oh, actually, okay then. While airborne. So, as a total, you take half damage while in the air and half damage while evading. Already, the damage resistance is stacking up. But it won't seem that much if you don't have the health and shields to back it up. You'll be this resilient person, but you won't be able to do much because your health will snuff out before you can use your resilience to anyone's advantage. 60% melee damage. Oh, melee is always useful, that's the thing. Melee in this game, in this multiplayer, is always useful. I could go with half damage. Let's go to, before I make it to rank 6. Extends hover duration for each enemy killed while hovering. Hover extension per kill 4 seconds. Plus 50 damage resistance while airborne. So this will mean by this point, if you choose the top row, you'll have 150 damage resistance while airborne. And 25% weapon accuracy while airborne. Okay, I can see benefits. If you're just in the air taking people out, you can stay in the air as long as you can, like, as long as your health will hold out and ammo will hold out, and so long as you're still killing people, you'll get more hover extension and you'll just take less damage, which is, it sounds great, but this is heavily playstyle independent. Gain a ramping melee damage bonus with each melee kill or melee hit, provided it has been less than 10 seconds since last melee kill. Melee bonus per hit 5%, melee bonus per kill 20%. Max melee bonus 65%. 25% max shields, 25% max shield. Mix it off. Melee bonus per hit, per kill, and max melee bonus. So a mixture of the two, you could only get to 65% extra. So in total you get like 125 from this, so you get 30 from that. So you get 155% melee damage increase. Assuming you hit max melee bonus. I don't know. Which would I choose? Plus health and shield as well. I'd probably go with, I don't know, I end up using the dive bomb power more. The ground slam area of effect, I kind of rely on that power. If there's like those dog creatures coming up behind you, like you've seen in my gameplay, I kind of like jump, boost back a bit, and then use the ground slam. I think I'd go dive bomb. I'd go dive bomb, and then I'd go damage resistance while airborne, and kind of nah. I'd go close quarters combat all the way, I'd go the bomb. Maybe if I play with this character more, I'll play with the aerial kind of side to it. I'll respec it and play the aerial side. But for now, I think I'll go all bomb. Munitions training. This is a Turian Havoc soldier. This is a soldier class. You got to bear in mind munitions training. It's standard throughout all characters that have this. 5% weapon damage, rank 1. 10% power damage, rank 2. Weapon weighing capacity, rank 3. Rank 4. Weapon training or power augmentation. I'd go power damage, because you've got incinerate and you've got flat cannon that need to be boosted, and you've got +1 cell capabilities. So you add 1 more to flat cannon that you can use at a time. 8% damage isn't that much. It isn't that much to be threading over and adding that there. Melee hits briefly boost gun damage, and hits with the gun briefly boost melee damage and weapon efficiency. Melee synergy, 100%. I'm going to take that gun damage boost, I'm going to take the melee damage boost as well. And each buff duration lasts 3 seconds. But if you're constantly running and gunning, you're flying towards each enemy, you're boosting towards them, you're taking them out, you're going to have that damage buff pretty much constant. I guess it will reset with every kill as well. It's not like it's there for 3 seconds, it has to run out after the 3 seconds and then you can get it again. And if it's like that, since it's not unlocked. But I wonder if that's how that works. If not, then you can just always restack it, and then it'll always be at 3 seconds depending on how many enemies you kill in an area, and then you end up getting boosts for it. And if you're hitting someone in a distance, as you can see, it hits with guns and boosts your melee. If you're hitting someone in a distance, say a Hydra boss, the big hulking thing that shoots missiles at you from a distance. If you're facing that, you're popping shots at it all the time. You're giving yourself a melee damage boost. So if you're popping shots and you know you can take it out, it's got a chunk of health left, a chunk of armor left, and you know you can take it out within that because of this boost, then you jump in. This is, again, it's character reliant. You have to have been able to play the character quite a bit. You have to learn the character a bit more than normal to know the timing of when you'll be able to do it, how much damage you actually do to the character. But I'd go with melee synergy for sure. Rank 6, precision and sustained fire. Focusing fire on an enemy target causes them to take more damage from all sources. And precision. Weapon headshot weak bonus. Weapon accuracy. Stability. I wouldn't really use the shotgun. Shotgun pellet spread reduction. Not particularly my thing. I think if this character carries around a shotgun, it's just going to be a shotgun. Otherwise, you're sacrificing power use. Power recharge speed. I'd go sustained fire. Plus, if you're taking out a big guy and everyone's sustaining fire on this giant guy, then this defense debuff will do greatly, 24%. That's the route I'd go. So I'd go up to rank 3 be the same. I'd go bottom power augmentation, top melee synergy, and sustained fire. Flat cannon probably end up being the same as my in my Krogan video. Rank 3, all the same, area damage and force plus cells. Rank 4, depending on whether you want to use more or you want to have damage and force. For me, I'll go damage and force. Rank 5, it stuns enemies anyway. I don't feel like you need an extra 2 seconds. The stun they have is pretty sufficient. If you're going to try and do something else to them, you can do that within the time they're stunned without this additional ability. So I'm going to go anti-armor. And for rank 6, 50% more shrapnel or damage per second. I know the shrapnel kind of does the damage, does the dirt in this character, but well, to characters. But I think I'll go Shredder. Damage over time is king. All you have to do is shoot in a general direction, and then it's doing 35% damage, 35 damage per second. So I'll do up to rank 3 standard, rank 4, I'll go damage force, rank 5 I'd go anti-armor, and rank 6 I'd go Shredder. Get rid of those heavily armored enemies like the fucking Krogans. Oh, they annoy me to shit with this ability. Turbocharge. Temporarily vents weapon heat via armor to improve thermal clip efficiency and boost weapon fire rates. You get a gun damage, you get a rate of fire boost, and you get clip size boost as well. The duration is 8 seconds. Of course, rank 2. Rank 2 is just recharge speed. Rank 3 is the gun damage bonus increase as well, so it takes it from 10 to 20%. Rank 4 is recharge speed again, or duration. Personally, I'd go duration. About 20 seconds recharge time is a kill. Reducing it by kind of like 4 seconds. Reducing it by 4 seconds almost puts it as a normal power, 16 seconds. Anything else that reduces? No. Okay, you have 30%. So I'll end up, in total, if you go recharge speed route, you'll have 14 seconds, which puts it just over a normal power at 12 seconds. Well, the average normal power I've seen. So, rank 3, standard. Rank 4, I'd go duration. I kind of rely on my faith and ability to survive the 20 seconds needed to get turbocharge again. I don't see it as an ability that will make a major difference or be like the defining choice on whether I live or die, but for me I'd go duration. Rank 5, stability while turbocharge is active, or gun damage and gun force. It depends on what you want to carry with the guy. If you're going to carry like a Sonad assault rifle, the LMG of this game, the gun accuracy and stability, mainly the accuracy, would be really great to just focus in these pellets, because it's an LMG, and by all means an LMG fires everywhere, and that's what this does, this gun. It all depends. If you're going to use a shotgun, the accuracy bonus will do great as well. Gun stability will probably do good as well, so that your visor doesn't jump all the way up. For me though, I'd go gun damage bonus and gun force bonus, because I'd be using the Scorpion, so the gun damage bonus and the force will definitely apply because of the explosion radius that Scorpion has on its initial shots. And if I'm using the equalizer, it'll give a bit more of a kind of like a pushing effect on enemies, more so than it already does. So I think I'll go damage and force. Supercharge or dump heat for rank 6. Rate of fire plus 20%, clip size plus 20%, or vent thermal energy while active, 80% clip size bonus. Again, it depends. You can either go with that, your supercharge, or you can just go, I'm going to have as much clip in this gun as possible. For me, I'd go supercharge. I'd rather be able to fire more bullets into a person with slightly more increased mag on top of already what it gives you there, the 20% there. Just checking if it does give you any more. For me, I'd go supercharge. Again, this is like an on-the-fly ability. If you're hovering, then you may as well use turbocharge for some of your duration of hover, so you can dish out more damage while you're in the air, because I can imagine being in the air, you're susceptible to more fire, more enemies can get to you, you're not in cover. Even if you have damage resistance, if there are more than 3 enemies hitting you at once, you may as well not have the damage resistance active. So for me, I'd say turbocharge is one of those fire and forget kind of powers. You're running in, you want to get rid of a load of people in an area quickly, getting the wave kind of cut down rather quick. You're going to be using this with a really good weapon of your choice that you feel comfortable with using. It's going to increase its rate of fire, give it damage boost, etc. And it'll just allow you to pop shots quickly. I think for a sniper it'll do good as well. Incinerate, the tech power of this Turian Havoc soldier. It's a plasma projectile shot into the distance, homes in on a target. Bonus damage to armor and inflicts ongoing bonus damage to unshielded foes. Burning enemies are primed for combat detonation. It's good, kind of made using it on side to hit armor and burn away at it. Duration, recharge speed, 12 seconds. Rank 2, recharge speed plus 15%. Rank 3, plus 15% melee damage. Kind of standard. Rank up to rank 3, they're all kind of like mundane, sort of minorly used for upgrades. Rank 4, radius or burning. I think if an enemy's standing close enough to another enemy, it's going to hit. I'm pretty sure I've had an Incinerate hit 2 targets. 15% damage over time. Damage per second is 50. Plus 15%. I'd go radius. In this instance, I'd go radius. I'll take it the armor damage bonus is only taken for the initial damage. It dishes out not for the damage per second. I think that's just standard 50 damage per second. So for me, I'd go radius to make sure I can hit as many people as I can with this power as possible. Rank 5, impact or anti-armor. Initial damage or damage versus armor. Initial damage plus 30% would mean that you have something close to about 150, kind of like initial damage almost. Initial damage. You kind of use Incinerate on an enemy to have them burn, to have them stagger, as you can see in the top left. And if they're an armored enemy, they're going to stagger slightly as well, and they're going to take more damage from it as a result. But initial damage, I think I'd be relying on its damage over time. And for your initial whip, it'd give an armored damage opponent. But I think I will go rank 5 anti-armor. That is what I'd be going. That's what I'd be going for. Rank 6, you can turn it from a primer to a detonator, and that is literally it. That is the rank 6 power. You can turn it into a detonator. Or, you can already know what I'm going to go for. You can go for double Incinerate, where you launch 2 projectiles instead of 1 that seeks separate targets. I don't know if that's the case. I haven't had one guy pop up in front of me, because I knocked something similar to this in the campaign. I think if there is one person in front of you and you fire this ability, it will probably hit. Both projectiles will probably hit that one enemy. Which can be useful, which can be really useful, because it would be a double whammy of abilities going in. However, I don't think, since it's coming from one player, I think the damage per second will stay constant at 50, but the initial damage is what will be taking effect with the second hit. But so, for me, rank 1, 2 and 3, standard. Rank 4, I'll go radius to hit as many people as possible. Rank 5, I'd go anti-armor to just shred a bit more. health away from them because they're annoyances as fuck. And rank 6, I'll go double incinerate. With radius and double incinerate, you have a higher chance of hitting up to 4 targets at once. I think it's a no-brainer for this. And leaving it as a primer, I think is alright. I think it's alright, leave it as a primer. For me though, for upgrades, since I have upgrades, I'm going to do that. Why am I going munitions training instead of powers? So I can carry something a bit more. As you see, you can see 10% weapon weight capacity. So I'll be doing that. As you see, now I can have a bit more leeway with what I want to carry on me. Can I carry a Thuggin too? I fucking can't. Ha ha ha. Did you see the pun there? No, okay, that's fine. If that's the case with this character, run something light. Juggernaut shield is literally, they have barely anything here, so you're always going to see this on. It's always useful. Increases shields by 10% and damage dealt by 75% with melee damage. That's always useful. You're always going to see that there unless they add something specific, because they have this and they have the ammo one you can buy and store. And I think there's a minor biotic one. I'm not too sure. If you download the Apex app, you can actually see the equipment and the weapons you don't have yet. You can see if there's anything you want to aim for. But my suggestion would be to carry something light, or to carry a single weapon like a shotgun, or maintain one assault rifle, and that will be your weapon for the game. So make sure it's something you've got that you're comfortable with using and that you're pretty sure can take down any enemy. Because there are some weapons that deal little to no damage, and they kind of like, it's like if you're poking a behemoth with a stick, like a really small stick, and you're just basically begging to be noticed, and then it looks to you, and the movement of it looking shreds your body in half. That's the kind of a deal I get with some weapons in this game. But anywho, I have still yet to unlock the Kineticist, which is the one I want to unlock. This is the character I want. Or the Solarian Operator. I haven't actually got any Solarians. Oh, I have. Holy hell. I've got an Infiltrator. Okay. But, shows how much attention I pay to these Solarians. So, what I want is still the Kineticist. Haven't got many left to unlock. Just got 4 left. So as you can see, the Soldier has Turbocharge as well. Turian Soldier has Turbocharge, Fortify and Frag Grenade. I used it before. I don't buy the whole Turian thing. They're just like a weaker Krogan Mercenary built for air combat. Like, you'd have a Krogan running in, then you have a Turian kind of like hovering behind him on his shoulder like a pet. I don't know. But this Turian Havoc Soldier is a good character overall. Like I said, it's heavily player based, so if you prefer aerial combat and you're confident in using that ability, and you're gonna go through the aerial assault route instead of close quarters route like I am, then by all means, you know, the character's all right to use. Its abilities are there for being the class that it is, a mercenary class. So you're going to have combat abilities and one tech, because the mercenary needs to be able to take out armored enemies. It's just the case. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you want to leave a like or subscribe, if you want to see more, check out my other videos as well. I've done loads of other reviews of all the other characters there, and possibly I'll try out the Solarian next time. Don't know, we'll see what happens, see what I unlock. Anyway, thank you very much guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.